Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Unfiltered as Fuck, episode 2. I'm your host, Asata, my co host. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Aliana, and we're here to talk some good stuff today. We got some good topics, and I'm ready to get started, man. Let's go.
Got some good topics. We're going to start off with your favorite rapper, Drizzy Drake. The album dropped on Friday. We briefly spoke on it, but, nobody has time to listen to four or five albums in one day. Personally, I only listened to Iceman. I thought it was pretty good, though. Uh, I thought he was able to address a few things. Um, I didn't really hear the bangers that you usually get from a Drake album. It was a lot of reflecting on his end. I guess he just needs some time to heal. I don't know. What you feel about him?
I'm only listening to Iceman. I haven't listened to the other ones, but I mean, it wasn't bad. Regular Drizzy fan. I mean, a Drizzy album. That's basically what it was. I mean, it was some bangers. I ain't gonna lie, because he always got bangers. My daughter's
Well,
calling.
I mean, what song was you really feeling? Because to me, like, I feel like the one song that most people like is the one with Future on it, and Future carried the song.
That was basically the only one. Well, I
That's what I'm
can't say the
saying.
only one, but that was one of the good ones. I didn't really listen to the whole thing. I just kind of skimmed through it and listened to it a little bit, but it wasn't.
Yeah, for me, Drake has never, for me, really since Take Care, which was heavily inspired by The Weeknd, by the way, one of my favorite artists. I just don't think Drake puts together solid albums. He'll usually have two or three hot singles, but the albums to me just be like throwaways, in my opinion. But
I'm a Drizzy fan. Like I loved him all the way from his mixtapes. Like I remember driving through Camden in my Honda, blasting his mixtapes. Like
yeah,
Drake, I always been a Drake fan. He just like I do like that he likes to switch his styles up from like R&B um to rapping or hip hop, whatever he does. And I did notice he had a lot of female features on one of the albums. I forget which one it was. And I didn't really like it too much because it was kind of ratchet. It was no, I ain't gonna say
yeah.
I ain't like it because it was ratchet, but it was like, okay, Drizzy, I see it's a little different vibe on the one album. I forget what it's called. The one with the that
That
weird
might be Habidi. I think that you might be talking about Habidi. He dropped two other albums, and the other one was Maid of Honor. I haven't listened to either one, but I know they got a couple features from like Sexy Red,
yeah,
stuff
so
like
I
that.
heard Sexy Red. I don't really care too much for her. But there was a couple other artists. I don't know. I
Yeah,
never heard
no, yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, Iceman for all the build up that he did, I thought it was a solid album. It was probably from his last couple of albums. I mean, it's probably the most solid one as far as like just rapping. Because I like when Drake raps. I'm not really into all the singing stuff. That's for the ladies. I like
yeah.
when he's actually rapping. So for me, I mean, if I had to rate the album, I'd probably give it like a 5 or 6. I mean, it wasn't horrible. Like some people saying it's a throwaway. I'm like, it was solid.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it
Well,
depends which one they're talking about. I mean,
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, Iceman, because I feel like the other two was just like him, just like trying to just throw stuff out, just trying to do whatever. But
hmm
overall, I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10. I I like a couple of the tracks. I mean, I like how he was able to address the beef between him and Kendrick. That was
oh yeah.
interesting. I mean, he took a shot. Took a couple shots at a few people, Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, on that
Even
one track.
Rihanna and ASAP, I was like, boy, get over it. The one song,
Nah,
I don't know what's it called.
he'll never. I think it's like "Make Me Cry" or something like that, or something about crying. I don't know.
Talking about
Drake.
your wife ain't dropped a single. Like,
Yeah,
why you hating? Because you ain't got it.
yeah. The Drake, Rihanna, ASAP Rocky thing is it's really weird. If you
It
ask
is.
me, I don't know. Riri must be. She must got some heat down there, boy, because
Smash your
these
Pisces.
niggas
That's what we do. Okay.
These niggas was tripping over Reaver, boy. I mean, Rihanna's a pretty woman, big forehead gang, but I mean, man, these dudes is going crazy. Well, you know what they say about people with big foreheads? They're usually attractive. So,
I never heard of that. My forehead kind of little.
hey, y'all saw my forehead last episode. We're not gonna talk about that. We still gonna do some technical adjustments to that. That's why I'm wearing a hat today. Shout out to the Mavericks, by the way. I'm a big Dallas Mavericks fan. But anyway, Yeah,
Have
that's
you is it
Iceman.
since you moved to Texas or always?
No, no,
Are
no,
you
no, no.
switching teams
Always.
like that?
I've been a Mavericks fan since I was like maybe 7 or 8 years old because my favorite color is blue.
Oh, okay.
So I was watching like the basketball game was just on TV, and it was this little short dude with long hair running around. His last name was Nash. I was like, oh, that's a cool last name. Name was Steve Nash, the point guard. I kid you not. And they had the color blue on, and I was like, oh, they got a horse on their shirt. I like that team. And
Okay,
ever since then, I've been a Mavericks fan. But
okay, I respect.
yeah, yeah. But we ain't gonna get into the sports talk because that's a
Yeah, I
whole
have
other
nothing to
thing.
say about that.
But yeah, we'll leave the Iceman alone. I mean, what do you guys think about it? Drop a comment below. Whatever. It was a 6 out of 10 for me. What you got? Base out of 10.
See, I haven't listened to the whole album, but I would say it was a regular Drizzy album to me. It's just Drizzy dissing
So you
everybody,
so are
always
you
talking about
saying
somebody. Huh?
are you saying mediocre? Are you saying here? What we talking? 6, 5, 4? What we looking
But you
at?
see, I have to keep listening to it. I can't just wait. I gotta
Okay.
keep listening to it.
I respect that. I respect that. You one of those people you gotta finish the movie before you can
Right,
actually tell
right,
you
right, right.
if it's trash. See, me, I judge a movie in 30 minutes.
Talking about movies, so I didn't see Michael Jackson, right? But I did see um Netflix.
Go.
Yes, did you see
Yeah.
that?
No, actually my kids went with my wife. I didn't get a chance to go, but I heard it was good.
No,
I
it
was
was a
good.
cute little movie. Like, especially because you got boys. It's a really cute
Yeah.
little movie. It's a must watch. It has a lot of adult humor.
Yeah.
Like, you would definitely get it. Like, the kids might not get it, but you're like,
That's
oh,
right.
that was kind of funny.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's from the people that made the Spider-Man universe, the cartoon. I think it's like
Really?
the same people who made it or whatever.
Yeah. No, it
Yeah,
was dope because they had like it was a little basketball dream. Basketball dream. He actually makes it to the team, and then he becomes a little legend from his little hood. It was a really cute movie. Y'all should definitely have
yeah.
watch it.
I'm gonna check it out for sure. Well, yeah, that's it for Iceman, the GOAT movie. Y'all still gotta go see Michael Jackson's movie, man. And if you've seen it, tell us what you think. Drop it in the comments below, wherever you're watching it on. So moving on, this has been brought to my attention over the last 3 or 4 days. Um, when you're dating someone or married, because you could be married, but a lot of people don't get married these days. But that's a whole other conversation. So when you're dating someone, whose side do you take when it comes to a breakup or a divorce? Because that can be very tricky. You know, me and you are friends. If I left my wife today, would you be friends with my wife or friends with me? It's a weird
It depends who the
dynamic,
friend is.
huh?
I said it depends whose friend it was. Like if that's my friend, and let's say all three of us become friends, at the end of the day, that's my friend. You know what I mean? But it all depends on the person. Cause me, like, I don't care. You can talk to anybody. That's on you. As long as you don't say nothing about me, but it always gonna come back anyways. I mean, you could be friends with whoever you want. That's free judgment.
I think it could be tricky if like you were friends with one individual, and let's say it's their boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, and you were friends with that person originally, but that other person, they still want to be kind of in the mix, and they want to be your friend still. It could become weird.
No, I
So
definitely.
you
But what
know,
if it was like a trio, like all three of y'all were friends?
ooh, I mean, so that's tough. Like you saying, like if, let's say you would introduce your homegirl to a guy friend and you've been friends forever, and it just man, that's tough.
Yeah,
But I
that
guess in
that
that
is a tough one
situation, you got to do what's best for
for the
for
relationship,
yourself.
technically, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't be worried about how people feel, but it is an interesting question.
No, it
Um,
definitely is.
but I think for me, I'm always going to probably choose probably the friend that
I've
was
always been friend with, right?
probably
My day one. That's it.
yeah day ones. But yeah, it's been something that's been brought to my attention. Apparently, it's a big deal, especially nowadays with social media, following people who you might follow somebody that person might be beefing with, but y'all are friends. And now he or she looking at you like, well, what's up? How you
Right.
gonna be friends with them? But you already know what we've been through. So it can get really sticky. And I think that's why a lot of people stick to themselves nowadays.
Mhm. Absolutely.
I think it's one of those things where you don't really know how you'll react until you're put in that
Until
predicament.
the breakup happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm in that situation and I'm sorry. I'm not going to choose that individual over the person I've been friends with for years. It's not about loyalty. It's not about loyalty or time. It's first of all,
It's definitely about loyalty and time.
no, but I wasn't friends with you anyway. I didn't fuck with you like that. I mean, you was just around because they was around. It's not like we was
But that's the question. Like, what if you guys do become that close? That's what I'm saying. What if it becomes like a trio? Like you guys do everything together and then y'all break up.
okay. If we really become friends like that, then time will fix all that.
True.
If we really are friends in that manner, time, they say time heals all wounds. So eventually,
Right. Or
we
we
might
should
get
just
back
all
to
be
that point.
adult and get over it. Like just be friends with whoever you want. You know what I
True.
mean? Why should you be mad? He be mad. She be mad.
I mean, that's just the world we live in, but
Right.
it's definitely something that has been brought to my attention, and it's something that I've seen in real time. Like I've seen, like my mom, she's all over the place. She got friends, they break up. My mom is kind of like me, social butterfly. Everybody wants to be her friend, so then they look at her sideways. So it can get kind of tricky,
Right.
you know.
I get it.
So,
For sure.
but yeah,
That's
let
the
us
same
know.
thing, like, let's say if y'all break up in the family, like, you become really good with the family,
Ooh,
and it's
yo,
like, you
yo,
know? It's like, should
I
I
got a
still
story.
call them? Should I still text them?
Nah, I got a story about that. It's a quick one, so everybody knows this. So,
You got an
well,
ex-wife?
yeah, like back in the day, legit. Like
I said, I only knew one
it
wife.
was only like for like a year or like 6 months. I don't know, but anyway.
That don't
So
count. That must have been a military shit.
before the military, but that's a story for another day too. I'll tell you, I got stories for days. So recently, I kept
Mhm.
wondering like, how the fuck is she still sending me friend requests on Facebook and shit, right? Because you know how like on Facebook you can set it up to where you can't send somebody a friend request unless you're like friends with the other people. Like that's how I have mine set up because I don't like random ass people.
Like, friends of friends? I get it.
Yeah. So I'm like, how the hell she keeps sending? I done blocked this girl 2, 3, 4 times. I'm like, wait a minute, it's her family. Got rid of all them motherfuckers. Everybody.
Really?
Everybody. I was like Thanos on that.
I mean, you
Got rid
gotta
of
do what you
everybody.
gotta do for your new relationship, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, for me, it wasn't even about that. It's just like, dude, what do you want? Like you're being weird. We're not
Right,
friends. And it just hit me like, damn, okay, it's her family. Which it sucks because I was cool with them, but
right.
at some point it's just like, dude, if you're gonna keep bothering me, you and your whole family got to go.
The whole boat gotta drown.
I'm sorry, man, but it might sound cruel because they didn't do anything to me, but yeah, it's like you said, I got my own life, I got my own wife, my own kids, my own dog on the fence. God,
Right,
it's
right.
a lot, but man, that's an interesting conversation, man. Tell us what y'all think in the comments below. Whose
Alright,
side do you take on in a breakup?
we're gonna
So somebody you had sex with, smash, whatever y'all want to call it, can you consider them as a friend after the fact? Now I'm gonna let you answer this first because I
go
already know what my
ahead,
answer is. I'm
go
pretty sure my
ahead.
answer is similar to most men.
See, I was the one that came up with this topic because I have had this conversation with many of my guy friends. Um, I don't consider anyone I had sex with a friend. Never. Ever did, never will. Like, if I have sexual relationship with you is because I actually liked you in that way. You know what I mean? I've had friends for years, like Asada, for example. Have you ever seen my nipple?
I mean, no.
Like, I've had friends for years, guy friends for you that I've never kissed, I've never hugged. They were just my friends, my guy friends. Like,
Yeah.
that's just me in general. But a lot of guys are like, well, you got to let that go because at the end of the day, like, that was still a person. I was like, no, like, if I'm the type of person, if you're my guy friend, that's all you are. Like, to me, that's it. If I have sexual relationship, it's because I actually have feelings for you. or not even feelings,
Mm,
but just, I found you attractive. I'm not gonna find my
mm.
friend attractive. You know what I mean? But what you got for me? Spice it up.
That's interesting, and I'm not surprised because women tend to lead off of emotion.
Right.
Me, I can fucking move, and we can be friends like it's nothing. It don't mean nothing to me. But I will say this: if we smash and we're still friends, as you want to call it, 9 times out of 10, I never even looked at you that way. I probably just looked at you as just a good time for the moment. But I think a lot of men think that way. Now, if there were some feelings involved, no, I can't be friends with you. Like there are a handful of females that I've encountered that no, I can't be friends with you. I can't even have a conversation with you really without it being unprofessional. But there are definitely some women that I'm still friends with that I have smashed. 100%. And we can be in the same vicinity and it won't be anything for me because I never had like I guess you could say feelings or whatever.
Hmm.
Um and I will say this too, when it comes to the friendship and finding a friend attractive, you can be attracted to your friends. It don't mean anything's got to happen, but you can find a friend attractive and not act on it. I mean, we all saw Best Man. He was friends with that girl for years, and when the moment
I
finally
mean, if it
arrived,
happens like that, it's different. You know what I
right,
mean? That's
right.
different.
But you said that if you're friends with a guy, you don't find him attractive. I don't believe that to be true, and I hear a lot of women say that.
But I,
You can be
I
friends
really
with a
don't.
guy,
Like, if I really wanted to fuck you, I could have just fucked you.
yeah, yeah, but
Like, but I just don't see you in that way.
but you can still be attracted to a guy and
No,
be
you
their
could definitely
friend.
be attracted to the guy, but it all depends. Like, most of my friends, like, how do I explain this? A lot of the guy friends that I do have, a lot of them already messed with my friends. So it's like, why would I even go with somebody that already messed with my friends? That's just not what I do. Sorry.
I
Um,
mean, man, that's a whole nother topic. Yeah, yeah.
it's like I know your history. Yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like I chose you as my friend, and that's what you're gonna be in my life. That's it.
Yeah, I really do think that's like a sexist thing. Like I feel like a lot of women, because y'all kind of operate off of emotion a little bit more than we do. Y'all might actually have feelings, so it's harder to be a friend with a guy. I'm not speaking for all men because there are some guys out there that they can't do it either. But I know I'm gonna speak for me. Yeah, I could be friends with a female as long as there was like no real feelings, which I ain't really
But to me,
ever
it's
really
like
had them.
I don't know. It's like I'm just gonna say it as raw as I can. Like you sticking your thing into somebody like that's just not friendship to me. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I've had this conversation with so many people, and I even had one of my good guy friends. He like randomly was like, "Bro, like we never kissed or nothing." I'm like, "Nigga, because that's not what I want to do with you. That's just what I do."
Well, I mean,
Like
look.
you my boy, bro. Like why would I kiss you?
All right, look. What about this? What about this? What about this? What if it was a long time ago? Like y'all smashed, like you was in your early 20s. Hell, maybe even in high school type shit. And y'all meet up or y'all at the barbecue or some shit, family reunion, class reunion. You couldn't be friends with somebody in that situation?
Um, I mean, I guess it all depends.
What's it depend on?
I don't know. It
Time?
depends. I guess time. Time heals all, like you said. But
Okay.
I mean, I
Okay.
guess it has to happen, but it hasn't happened in the 35 years that I've been alive. You know what I mean? And guy friends that I've had them for years, and I just see them as friends. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. Like I said, there are some women that if I saw them today, I'd probably just keep walking because it just was like that. But yeah, I mean, if it's somebody high school, early 20s, even if there was maybe a little bit of feelings, I could probably still be friends with them. But I know how to be friendly with females. I grew up around women, like my whole
right?
household, women.
Hey, bro, what you doing? Like, that's not my bro anymore. You know what I mean? That was a nigga that I fucked.
I mean, look, man. I
This
got a lot.
conversation could go all day.
I got a all I'm gonna say is I got a lot of females that I done smashed, and we still friends. We can still talk. We can still, hey, how's your kids? How's your mom doing?
Okay,
How's
so
the job?
how okay, so coming to that, like let's say you're in a relationship right now. How would you feel if would you tell your wife like, oh yeah, me and her had something going on back in the day?
Yes, 100%. You have to. You cannot. You
And
cannot.
see, I would definitely respect that. That's different. But if it
Yeah.
all
First of all, I wouldn't even do that to my wife. If there's a female that I did anything with, that, like, is she, she never knew him, or she's like, oh, who's that? Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna say it because I would want the same respect. I mean,
right.
but I know there are some people out there, they don't want nothing to do with nothing from the past, which I get. That's you.
Hell yeah. What's
Yeah.
in the past is in the past. I'm moving up, baby.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but like I said, what if
It's
y'all
like
ain't
because
gonna
I see
get
it as
there?
like if it didn't work, well, this is friendship. Never mind. I'm going through a whole nother topic
Not everybody that comes into your life is for your life. It might just be for a season.
for a season. Absolutely.
So I think you got to learn to separate them. You know, yeah, I'm not saying that every guy that any female been with, y'all can be friends or vice versa, but there should be some out there that you should be able to be friends with. But yeah, like you said, we can go on and on. I'd love to know what y'all think about that. Leave a comment. I want to know
Me
because I
too.
know some of y'all with some hoes. Our next topic too is the interesting topic. It's one that came out of the blue. We were actually watching the Spurs game on I think it was Sunday night, and I know you don't know sports, but Victor Wembanyama, the big ass dude from the San Antonio Spurs, he's like 7'4", 7'5", and out of nowhere, my wife just says, "Man, it must be really awkward to have sex with somebody like that, like just out of nowhere." And I was just like, "Damn, you're right." Like somebody that fucking tall, and you're
Well,
like
you seen who was
five
it?
five.
Shaq and what was his little short girl?
Yo, Shaq is notorious for that shit. By the way, he will get the smallest thing, but I mean his ex wife Hoops.
Hoops. That's her name. I thought it was Hazel. I don't know. I was gonna say Hazel, but Hoops.
I like Hoops. By the way, I like Hoops.
Nah,
That's
I used to
she,
like her too.
she a
Nah, but I
young
feel
legend.
like that it was a cute relationship. Like I think that's cute because it kind of looked like a he was like a protector, like towards her because she was so little. I feel like anything can happen. He just be like, baby, I got
Could you date somebody shorter or taller than you? Like, okay, so you're a female.
you.
You more than likely want a guy taller than you, right?
Yeah, at least.
But how tall is too tall versus a shorter guy? You know what I mean?
I feel like for a woman, can't be too tall.
You don't think so?
No, I like my man tall.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen Shaq in real life. Shaq is a big
I
ass
like
dude.
looking up, looking all in love and shit.
What about a guy that's shorter than you?
See, I wouldn't do it because I wear heels all the time. I don't. It's like why am I looking down on my man? Like I want to look up on
Okay.
my man. You
Well,
know
hold
what I
on,
mean?
hold on, hold on. Let's be fair.
Okay.
What if he's the same height as you, but like you said, you wear heels, and then you're like significantly taller than him.
I don't know. Like I can't do it. I mean, I can't say I can't do it because it depends on the guy. Obviously, if he's a great man, like I guess it is what it is. I'm gonna have to accept the height, but I definitely prefer my man at least I'm 5'3". I prefer them at least 5'9".
Hey,
At least 5'9", 5'8".
you 5'3", you can't be judging nobody. No, I'm just playing. I mean, look. Everybody has their preference. Now, me personally, I don't like short women. I think they're fucking crazy. Any woman that's 5'4" and below is fucking insane. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's the same thing with short men. Like, short men are crazy.
Yeah,
So
they gotta be tall in other ways. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Personality wise, I
it's
guess.
it's insane. Like, I personally like my women tall. Now, the question would be for us men is, could you talk to a female that's taller than you? Now that's a tough pill to swallow because I've I've talked to a female that was slightly taller than me, and man, it was awkward because
How
having
tall
to
is
get
your
on your
wife?
tippy toes.
Is
I
she
told her
taller
my
than you?
wife, she about
Is
5'7", 5'8". She's pretty tall. Yeah,
is
she's
she
pretty
taller than
tall.
you?
No,
Oh, I mean, I don't know, I forget. I know she's tall, she's taller than me, shoot, I'm only 5'3". Like,
I'm 6'1". My wife is about 5'7", 5'8".
oh,
Actually, my sister's pretty tall too. She's about 5'10". But yeah, no. I talked to a female. She was slightly taller than me, and it was very awkward. You know, trying to get on your tippy toes just to kiss. I mean, that
did you
hurts.
feel
That
like
hurts.
would you feel, like, intimidated?
No, it is. It is. It is. It is because they say we're the protector and think, and you walk in there, you got your John beside you, and she's like legitimately towering over you. Like I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine that. I feel
Like,
like big people.
imagine being home and be like, "Babe, can you get that for me?"
Look, I'm sure there's some short kings out there right now that's looking for somebody tall. Like, hey, baby, you get that thing off that shelf for me. Lord have mercy. But but
Yo,
but look, it's not wrong with it. It's not wrong with it. I mean, if
nah, man,
that's
love
if
is
that's what you
love, it doesn't
into,
matter.
I just think for me, like, uh, okay, taller than me, no. Shorter than 5'4", no. I'm very picky though, so I
So
like
what's
what I
your
like.
limit?
My limit as far as
Like, height-wise, like, what's your range?
oh 5'4" and above, but you can't go over. You can't be taller than me.
Okay, cool. I get it.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You gotta stop
Yeah,
at
you said under
6'1".
5'4", dude.
Yeah, 5'4" and below. That's the crazy spectrum. I don't know what it is about being so close to the earth. Um, But
We grounded, man.
I mean, I would love to know what y'all think. What's y'all dating preferences when it comes to height? Because apparently it's a big deal.
Nah,
For all my short kings out there,
it
don't even
is.
holler at my girl, man. You got no chance. You heard her. You heard her. She made it
I
very
mean,
clear.
it depends. Jeez, if that's his only fault, I mean, his only flaw, come here, daddy.
Hey,
No, come here, baby. But
I mean, look, man. Everybody got their preferences, height,
right,
weight, but that's all for that one. So yeah, if you can leave a comment below, and we're probably gonna wrap it up here. Let us know in the comments what y'all want us to talk about. Give us some ideas, some tips. Give us some feedback. We want to be here to support you guys.
want to hear all of it.
Yeah, we can't do this without you guys. Shout out to the Mavericks, by the way. We lost our coach today, Jason Kidd. He got fired, man.
Oh, bummer.
Bro, you don't even care. Like, what a bummer. by the way, by the way, there's a movie coming out called Obsession. To all my horror fans out there, I believe it comes out, if not this weekend, next weekend. I want y'all to go check that out. I heard it's going to be pretty good. It's supposed to be the biggest horror film since, they're saying since like Hereditary. I don't know if y'all saw Hereditary a couple years ago. You saw Hereditary?
I don't watch TV.
What?
I don't watch TV.
Yo, you killing me, man. What you mean you don't watch TV?
I was never raised with TV, so I don't care for it. I don't look, yo. I don't even have a TV in my living room. I don't do that.
Bro, we made it out the hood. You can buy a TV.
I
They're
don't
not
need.
even
It's
expensive.
gonna be off the whole time. What's the point of me wasting money for a TV to be off? My daughter has one. She watches it all the time.
Dude, can you turn on the TV, please, and watch something?
I don't got time for that. I don't even like sitting down. It's funny because my niece, she lived with me for like a year, and like her first week, she goes, "You don't sit down and watch TV." Nah, I got stuff to do, girl. I got to keep it moving. I diagnosed myself with ADHD. Like I don't sit still. I did
You
watch
know,
a movie with
you,
my daughter in her room with her little 24-inch, but
you
we had a great time.
you know what it is? You know what it is? And I think this might be your problem when it comes to sitting down and watching something. You got to turn everything off.
Oh, I live in the dark.
No, 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 not the lights. I'm talking about your phones, your tablets, and you got to find something
But see, that's
entertaining.
the thing. I don't be on electronics. Like either sewing, I'm writing stuff, I'm doing something in the house. Like I'm driving around, like, I don't really sit down, and if I'm home, I'm either cleaning or I'm going to sleep. Working out, I don't really care for it.
Well, to all my short kings out there, do not buy movie tickets. You heard her. You
That's
will
why I haven't watched Michael Jackson.
she will fall asleep on you. Don't even buy popcorn. Don't buy the tickets. Take a rollerblading or
Yo,
some.
you know what's crazy you say that? I went to see Sherlock Holmes years ago. You know, I actually fell asleep in the movie theater. I was knocked
Hey,
out.
that's a $30 nap right there. Did you buy
What?
popcorn?
I don't remember. It was so long ago.
Cause
I
you
went
know, cause you know,
with one of my exes, and he was a movie person. Like every time let's go to the movie, I'm like, oh, I don't care for the
that's where
movie.
he messed up at.
And he went to see Sherlock Holmes. Man, I was knocked out for them 2 hours.
That poor legend, man. That poor legend. Wasted $27.80 on you. God damn.
Yeah, man. It all depends, because if it's very, like, action movie or, like, funny, I'll sit there and watch it. That was a really funny, cute little story, like, I love stuff like that. It has to have a meaning for me to watch it.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a list of either movies or TV shows to watch because nothing I watch is not interesting.
Okay.
I take what I watch very seriously.
If people, advise me to watch something, like, I'll watch it, but it's like, I hate when people hype stuff up, and then I'll watch it and I'll be like, "Man, I just wasted a whole season."
Okay. And this is gonna close us out here because we going crazy. What is the last thing somebody recommended to you? You know, TV show, movie, book, vibrator, whatever the fuck it is. I know the vibrator was out of nowhere, but what is somebody recommended to you where it was like, bro, it could be a restaurant where you just like it was trash. Like, what is that for you?
I was watching this Hunter's Wife, was it?
Hunting wives?
Hunting Wives.
Oh my god.
One of my coworkers was like, "You need
Yo,
to watch it." Blah blah blah. It was all right, but like, I hate watching movies or shows because the ending just be making no sense.
bro,
They
Hunting
always,
Wives
yeah,
was fire. You
it was
talking about the
all
one on
right.
Netflix
Yeah,
with
it's
the
just
with
the
the, like, the group of
ending
white
was just
women?
like weird.
That's what the group of white women, right? They was like real
Hmm.
rich and snobby and all that.
Hmm.
Bro,
I
Hunting
mean, it
Wives.
was all right, but it's just like, okay,
I mean, I'm not saying it's like the greatest show ever, but that was a good show. Um, I'm gonna give you a list, man. For me, the last thing somebody recommended for me that was fucking trash. I mean, garbage. The last thing somebody recommended for me to watch, and I found it to be just horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. Is one of my favorite dishes is chicken marsala.
hmm,
It's chicken with like
the mushrooms.
this mushroom sauce. It's real good. You know, it's one of my favorite dishes. I used to get it at Maggiano's all the time. Shout out to everybody who knows who Maggiano's is. Um, Man, it was this restaurant here in the local Dallas Fort Worth area, and one of my coworkers was hyping up this place.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
get me
man,
started on Texas food.
yeah. I went in there. I ordered chicken marsala. I don't know if they barbecued it. I don't know if it was in the air fryer. I don't know what it was, but man, when I tell you it was garbage,
Probably put it in the
horrible.
microwave.
Yeah, it was so bad, bro. Like the capers was dried out. The whole thing was just bad, man. And I told myself, I'm not ordering Italian food in Texas again. 'Cause it was that bad.
Nah, to be honest with you, like the couple times that I went to Texas, I did not like their food at all. I went to a couple spots where like the food was very salty, like very salty, and it was a couple spots that I went to either salty or like greasy. It's just the flavor wasn't there. I stick to my
Yeah,
Jersey
yeah.
food.
Unless you go to like downtown Dallas or Houston, like really spend some bread, yeah, you're gonna get some trash, bro. I mean, I've been living here for 7 years now.
I'm glad you're
And
confirming this.
oh well, I'm a Jersey guy for life, I would never say anything is better than Jersey. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Everybody got one.
Right.
So thank you guys. And again, tell us what you want to hear next episode. Peace.
Bye. Have a good weekend, y'all.